This woman is a genius. To protect herself from natural disasters, she built a sturdy, durable shelter by hand in her own backyard. It can withstand powerful earthquakes or tornadoes and keep her safe. First, she marked out a rectangular area in her backyard and grabbed her tools to start digging. She dug a pit about 3.3 feet deep, removed the surrounding formwork, and then continued increasing the frame's depth. During the process, she left steps on the right side and carefully refined their edges. She continued digging with each shovel load until the frame reached her planned depth, which exhausted her, but she didn't quit. Next, she smoothed the sides and surfaces of the right-hand steps and cleaned out any leftover soil. Looking at her work, she broke into a long overdue smile. Early the next morning, she returned to the frame to start the next phase of work. She marked out areas along the wall edges and used her tools to carve a series of grooves all around to facilitate later pouring. After digging, she poured mixed concrete mortar into the grooves and smoothed it flat with a trowel. Then she placed rebar rods vertically into the mortar at intervals and laid horizontal bars to form a complete reinforcement grid. When that was done, she brought over pre-made forms, placed them along the bottom and inner walls of the pit, secured the connections with screws, and then poured in more mixed concrete mortar. Because the shelter was deep enough, she used a layered pouring approach. Before she knew it, it was dark, so she hurried to pour and smooth the lowest few steps all at once. Early the next morning, she dismantled the forms to reveal the first layer of the wall. She then fixed new forms onto the wall surface, reinforcing every seam with plenty of screws. After securing the forms, she poured the mixed concrete mortar and worked quickly since the mix dried faster than expected, ensuring each layer bonded tightly. Once the surrounding walls were mostly poured, she moved on to casting the steps, which was easy for this renowned DIY powerhouse. Next, she inserted more rebar rods into the top, secured the final set of forms, filled them with concrete mortar, and used her tools to eliminate air bubbles for maximum strength. After the mortar set, she removed the forms to reveal a solid concrete wall, greatly boosting the shelter's strength. She then threaded conduit through pre-cut holes and filled the surrounding grooves with packed soil. To ensure ventilation, she extended a duct out the front and firmly packed soil around it. She poured concrete mortar over the shelter's floor and leveled it smoothly with her tools. Next, she fitted together pre-cut bamboo pieces to form a complete frame for the shelter's roof. She tied the joints securely with straps, laid processed bamboo panels over the frame, nailed them in place, and left an opening at the staircase for access. Then she spread a plastic membrane over the roof, crisscrossed rebar rods into a grid, and pressed any excess bars aside. After setting the forms, she poured in concrete mortar and smoothed it flat. By then, she'd been working for 8 straight hours on this massive project. She then installed an exhaust fan and lighting inside the shelter to solve ventilation and illumination needs. She fitted a sturdy metal door at the entrance for easy access. Next, she filled the excavated soil around the shelter to level it with the ground, leaving only the entrance exposed. Finally, she arranged loads of greenery and sod around the entrance, enhancing both the aesthetic and the shelter's concealment. This shelter stays warm in winter and cool in summer, and can protect her when needed. The video ends by asking viewers what score they would give the shelter out of 100.